The SL1218R has another great application for the do-it-yourself customer: sanding exterior decks. In addition to the interior jobs of sanding, screening, stripping, scrubbing, and polishing, this unit is the best machine to sand exterior decks. The SL1218R is a great sander for all decks, either exotic wood like mahogany or pressure-treated lumber. The design of the plate allows the SL1218R to easily and effortlessly sand across the boards to clean them up and smooth them out for a new finish. Essex-Silverline cautions against the use of the SL8 or the SL8 V2 for sanding decks. The first step in the deck sanding project is setting the nails. You must set the nails before you sand. Exposed nails will needlessly tear sandpaper and may potentially damage the machines. With exotic wood, you'll find smaller nail heads compared to a pressure-treated deck, but any nail can wreak havoc. As with interior sanding, you want to use the least aggressive paper possible to start the sanding. This mahogany deck is in good condition, so sanding will start with a 60 grit paper. To install the paper, line up the thick white pad with the backing on the paper. Put the paper face down on the deck. Tilt the SL1218R back and line up the plate with the white pad. Lower the sander onto the pad. The SL1218R has the same twist lock connections as the SL8 and SL7. To connect to power, line up the twist lock, connect them, and twist the ends. Once the machine is connected to power, release the handle by pulling up the loop, disconnecting the spring-loaded latch. While holding the handle, turn on the power by using the toggle switch. The SL1218R is an orbital action sander that is easy to control. You sand the deck going side to side or forward and backward. Due to its orbital action, you can move in any direction. It's suggested that you sand your deck in sections to ensure you sand the whole deck. The U2 from Essex-Silverline can also be used during deck sanding. It will get underneath the railings to sand the hard-to-reach areas. The U2 also uses a twist lock connection. Lift the disc off the surface to be sanded and turn on the machine. Lower the disc to the floor and sand under the rails. Pressure-treated decks have larger nail heads to be set and a larger span between boards. The SL1218R can handle both of these situations due to its plate design. This deck needs a more aggressive paper due to the wear of the wood. To prepare this deck for a stain, we will use a 36 grit paper and followed with a 60 grit. Install the paper in the same manner. Line the abrasive up with the pad and then place it face down on the surface to be sanded. Tilt the SL1218R back and place it on the pad. Sand as described earlier.